actual vote here. The big thing that it means, this is the most important thing of all the other things. It means that the American people understand that they're not going to be talked down to by the Democrats. They're not going to be lied to by the Democrats. Donald Trump has shown the leadership that, that has been voted on. He was voted in as the nominee. He was voted in as the right person to be the nominee. And that is the difference right here. Okay. Kamala Harris and the Democrats tried to stage a coup on the United States of America. They tried to stage a coup by putting in Kamala late and by kicking Joe Biden out. They tried to stage a coup and they failed. The Democrats failed miserably. Donald Trump won on policy. Donald Trump won on getting America back to where it's supposed to be, where borders are not just open and porous. He won on the economy. Americans do not want inflation. That's why Donald Trump won. Wake up, Democrats, because Donald Trump won because the economy. It's the economy, stupid. Okay, that's the reason why he is the winner. Okay, Americans want a better economy with lower inflation, with lower taxes. We want manufacturing back in America. We do not want to be paying more for foreign goods. Okay, we want to be able to have goods in America. We want to be able to be oil independent. We want to be able to frack when we need to be able to get oil. We do not want to pay for higher prices at the pump. Okay, all of these things are things that Donald Trump won on. Donald Trump won on every one of these kind of things. The Middle East, we want to make sure that the Israelis are protected and there isn't lawlessness out there in the Middle East, that Israel is supported, our ally in the Middle East, Israel supported. We do not in America support terrorists. That is why Donald Trump won. Americans understand America. Donald Trump understands America and Americans. That is why he received and got much more of the Hispanic vote, much more the African American vote, including a huge jump in African American men. African American men, and I can't speak for African American men or Hispanics as to what exactly it is, but the economy is always going to be a big part. They want to have opportunity. They see that Donald Trump is going to provide opportunity, a better life for their families. That is the whole key. And that's why Donald Trump won. And that's why he is going to be our president. He's our president elect. Donald J. Trump is the big winner. And the thing that people like Mark Cuban don't understand, or the elites and elite Democrats don't understand, is that the regular American wants to be able to work hard, be able to get a reward for working hard, be able to provide for their families, and have an opportunity to have success. We don't care about all the pronoun nonsense or who this is that and all this kind of stuff. We want women to be able to play the sports against their sports against women. We don't want Democrats pushing agendas down our throat. That's why Donald Trump won. That's why he's going to be the president. That's why he's the man to lead America. The Americans understand that, and you see that in the polls. He won Michigan. He won Wisconsin. He won Pennsylvania. Hard-working Americans. He won North Carolina. He took back Georgia. Okay, he swept across the South for the most part, all the way across the South. He won Nevada, which has been a state that has been hard to flip. He won Arizona, took Arizona back. Those were all states that he had lost to Biden. The fact that the Democrats said forever that Biden was okay and then all of a sudden flipped and kicked him out, put in Kamala, who did not get one vote to be able to be the Democrat nominee, did not get one vote. Americans understood it. We're not stupid. We understand what you're trying to do, Democrat Party. You're trying to force feed. You were trying to force feed what you want in your agenda into the American people, and the Republicans and the Americans and the people that voted for Donald Trump were never ever going to allow a coup to happen in the United States. No way. Donald Trump and the Republicans fought to stop the Democrats from their coup attempt, and the Americans won. The Americans won in this election. The Americans have taken back our country, and that border that you see that's been pouring out, where people have been going into all these different parts in the country, and creating havoc and not knowing who these illegal immigrants are in your cities and states, that is going to be put to a stop. Countries who do not abide by the right, proper way, Trump is going to negotiate to make sure that things are right. He's going to support Israel to make sure Israel is protected and has the opportunity, and terrorists are not going to be able to reign in the Middle East. That is not going to happen anymore. And the American public does not want any person that's an elected official to come talking about things like joy and those things like that. They don't feed our kids. What feeds our kids is being able to make a living, being able to have low inflation, being able to have low taxes, being able to have gas prices that are low, and not having illegal immigrants running all over the place. Great Americans of every race, creed, color, nationality want the opportunity to succeed. And that's what Donald J. Trump is going to bring to America. And I'll tell you this, he chose a great vice presidential candidate and JD Vance, after getting to know his story, watching the movie on him and the book, really understanding where he comes from. He resonates with that with America, and it's great, great, great. Hey, what's going on, Zayori? It's great to see what's happening in America. It's great to see that Americans have literally figured out that Donald Trump is the right person to be able to lead us in the right direction, and the Democrats have tried to stage a coup and they failed. Good for the Republican Party, good for America, good for Donald Trump, good for all Americans, no matter who you are, that we finally have a leader back in office that can push us in the right direction nationally, locally, and worldwide. I'll see you all soon. Going forward, again, there is nothing better than what has happened. Republican Party winning. Donald J. Trump is going to be our next president. It's exciting to see. And the Mark Cubans and the highfalutin Hollywood celebrities, you're kicked out. You're kicked out. Mainstream media, you're kicked out. We don't trust you anymore. We don't trust Hollywood. We don't trust the mainstream media. We trust the people and what we see happening in our homes and our communities. And that's the way it is. Have a great day.